In spite of the deep poverty in West Africa, one tool is as prevalent there as it is here: the cell phone. And tracking them, many scientists say, is key to containing any outbreak.
So if they see a large number of people moving from one village to another and they know that there's Ebola in that first village, that allows you to say maybe there's going to be an Ebola outbreak in the second village because we've seen so many people moving towards it.
Nonprofit FlowMinder used anonymized cell phone data to show migration patterns in West Africa, where people were leaving, how many, and where they headed to.
The hope is that knowing where people move from an area where we have outbreaks could help predict where new outbreaks can occur. So it can help you to put people's surveillance resources and people in the right places to try to rapidly identify new cases.
FlowMinder did the same after Haiti's earthquake. Aid agencies were given information on where survivors were going, and those agencies then set up camps to meet the survivors. When Haiti had its own outbreak of cholera, FlowMinder watched those cell signals, watched where people went to, and predicted where the outbreak would spread before it happened. The red circles on this map show where people moved to from the outbreak area. That's in black, all mapped by following their cell phones.
The thing about big data is that it really relies on three different principles. It's not just about the volume, it's also about the velocity and the variability. So you need a lot of data, but it needs to come to you quickly, and it needs to come to you from different sources.
But it's not just cell phones. Google, the search engine, watches flu-related terms to predict where and when flu levels will spike, though it consistently overestimates those levels. The U.S. Geological Survey has found sudden, massive, and geographically concentrated tweets about earthquakes are even faster at identifying tremors than seismometers. Let's go back to Ebola and FlowMinder. There's a problem, and it's a big one. FlowMinder doesn't have access to real-time cell phone data, so it can't say what's happening now, only what used to happen. And with Ebola closing borders and causing panic, everything has changed.